All right, well, Fremont-Mills wins it in walk-off fashion here tonight, 6-5 over Lenox. Here now, the big walk, the man himself getting the walk-off single here tonight, Owen Thornton. Owen, just give us your thoughts, takeaways here from this one here for you guys tonight.
Yeah, we've been really working on, hitting the ball, trying to hit gaps. And, our pitching lately has been phenomenal. I give it all to those guys. They've worked their butts off. And, they throw strikes. They put other team puts the ball in play. Our defense makes plays, but, our hitting is starting to come around. So I think we're going to be pretty dangerous here coming up.
Certainly, obviously, got to ask you to kind of take us through that last at-bat for you guys. You had a runner in scoring position there. Just take us through that last at-bat there and what you saw there.
Yeah, I've been really just trying to hit the ball, make good contact, get on base. Went up there, my mind was empty. Just hit the ball, try to get on base. Don't do too much. When you try to do too much is when you mess up. So I knew if worst comes to worst, we're going into the eighth, tied up, and our pitchers are going to go close it out. But, it just ended up hitting the ball in a gap, and we scored. So.
Certainly, as you mentioned, obviously, it did kind of seem like a pitcher's duel there for most of that game. They're able to extend it to the 5-1. Just kind of talk about kind of the mentality for you guys that are late in that one, holding on for that.
Yeah, for sure. Their pitchers were definitely throwing good pitches. The first guy went out late. He threw a lot of pitches, but, we made a couple errors, but we bounced back. We bounce right back all the time. So we clear our minds, and we come back, and when we do really good things. So.
Certainly, obviously not a whole lot of hits this game, but a lot of on base, a lot of walks, and whatnot. Just kind of talk about the discipline you guys have been able to kind of develop at the plate throughout this season.
Yeah, coaches say, find your pitch. We've been working a lot with batting training and, finding your pitch. Don't help out the pitchers swinging that bad stuff. So, we found our pitch, put it in play, and our base running has been phenomenal lately. We get guys on base, and they steal every base, and we got them in scoring position on third. So it's been amazing.
Certainly, and obviously, postseason's right around the corner now. I mean, how big is a win like this to over a really strong Lenox team? I mean, how big is this win for you guys moving forward?
It's a really big win. There's been a lot of I don't know, words and stuff been thrown out about this game, but our play definitely showed the type of team we are, and we came out and instead of talking, we let the play do the talk. And we got the win.
Congrats on the win tonight, man.
Thank you very much.
Well, once again, walk-off win here at Fremont-Mills. They win at 6-5 here over Lenox. With Coach Owen, and Coach just obviously a bit of a pitcher's duel there throughout most of that. Then gets excited there at the end. Just thoughts and takeaways here from this one.
Well, we have battled this year and we've lost numerous games in that seventh inning, and I just felt like it was our time. And Owen has been about a 200 hitter most of the year, and I saw him in BP today, and I thought about having him put the bunt down, and I thought, he was stroking the ball at BP, and I said, we're going to trust him, and he did what I knew he could do, and he got us the W, basically.
Certainly, and obviously, as we mentioned, for the most part, you guys held them 2 runs for most of that game. Just kind of talk about your guys' performance on the mound here this evening.
Our pitching has been our strength for the past several years. We have very, very deep pitching rotation. Last year, Tyler wasn't able to pitch for us, and we wanted to get him back into our rotation this year, and he's taken the opportunity and has thrown against St. Albert's, where we lost it there in the 7th inning, and he's faced some really good teams and some great batters, but he gave us that opportunity in the 7th there, where he was able to shut Lenox down and out and give us the opportunity to score those runs to win it.
Sort of opportunity, pretty big word. There weren't a whole lot of hits tonight, but you guys got a lot of guys on base. I mean, just kind of talk about being able to. There were a couple other times where you guys had to strand a couple of runners. Just kind of talk about being able to capitalize on that there in that final inning, and capitalizing on a couple of errors as well.
We had talked about. I had actually went over to the assistant coaches and said, we've got to have timely hits. We have so many throughout the year. We've had so many runners in scoring positions, and we just can't get them across home plate. And we're here at 8:30 this morning. We hit 8:30 to about 11 o'clock, and we were just talking about situational hitting and putting the ball in play and hitting gaps and things like that. And it took us a while to get there, but our bats got warm there on the 6th and the 7th, and we were able to get that run through.
Obviously, got to mention Owen Thornton comes up big there with the walk-off single. Just kind of talk about talk about him and what he brought to the game here today for you guys.
Well, he's a leader across the board. He will do anything that you ask him to do. He's been sharing the catching position in the rotation this year with Brady, and we have opportunities where we feel Brady might be a little bit better for us behind the plate. And then Owen just literally can play outfield and can play second base. He can kind of be that utility player that every team needs. And there are times where we feel that Owen's skill set will do better for us behind the plate, and so he's one of those kids that will do anything that he has to do to help the team and to get a W for the team as well.
So then obviously our postseason right around the corner. Obviously a couple of 1A teams that you guys might see each other possibly during the postseason as well. I mean, how big of a win is this as you guys get obviously closer and closer to postseason?
We needed a quality non-conference win, and we had an opportunity against St. Albert's and didn't get it done. We had an opportunity against Woodbine, didn't get it done. We did go over to Cam, take care of business. Probably our best all-around game that we played so far this year is against Cam. So we needed this non-conference win against a very, very good Lenox team for us to go into our tournament tomorrow and Friday, and then as we head into postseason next week.
Congrats on the win tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you, appreciate it.